All right, what up? What up? All right, so today or recently, I cut a video about becoming an attractive person, kind of what that means, how that will ultimately impact you, and maybe why that will make you successful in whatever you're trying to do. Today, I want to kind of maybe go through some examples of what I mean by becoming an attractive person, because I think that's important. So let's do that today. We'll go through some examples of an attractive person. So number one, I got a list here, so let's go through it. Had success before, so results. So that will make you an attractive person. If you had success before in certain endeavors, right, that makes you attractive to other people. Great communicator, right? The better that you can communicate your thoughts, ideas to people, be receptive to their thoughts and ideas, the better those communication lines are between you and your base, the people that you're dealing with, and outsiders, people that are outside of your base of people that you normally talk to or discuss things with. The better you can communicate, the more attractive you are. People want to be around somebody who can communicate with them, and you don't have those communication issues that you have with people who you don't like. Uh, Nice person, so they're likable, right? Nice. They're just nice. They're likable. If you're a nice person and you're likable, people will, they'll do business with you. They'll want to hang out with you. You're attractive to them if you're likable, if you're nice, generally speaking. Wealthy or rich. So, if you're rich, if you got a lot of money, right? You got a lot of money, people are going to want to hang out with you. You're attractive to them if you have money. That's a good one. Knowledgeable, smart, right? So you're valuable to someone, you're attractive to someone if you're smart, right? Because smart people will typically provide some sort of value to others based upon the information that they can provide for them, right? If I can, teach you something, or you can learn something from me or a person that help improves what you're doing or makes your life better, then I'm going to be or that person would be more attractive. Um, Willing to teach. Now this is important because sometimes people don't want to teach you what they know, and if you're around a person who's willing to teach you, volunteering that information to you, that makes them more attractive, right? Next one, connected, connected. This is a huge one right here. So if you have a person who has a lot of connections, they can get you connected with the right types of people who might be beneficial to whatever it is that you're doing, or just in general, just other cool people to hang out with. These people are extremely valuable, extremely valuable. So if you're connected, if you have a lot of different relationships with a lot of different people, that makes you extremely attractive. Approachable, and I think that's kind of like willing to teach. But I mean, really, sometimes people just aren't approachable. Like they don't come across as. Hang on one second. They don't come across as the type of people who you would even really kind of want to walk up to. There's a certain vibe and energy about them that doesn't kind of connect. And so if you're not like that and you have a very, I would say, warming, great energy, if people feel like that they can reach out to you, that's important because now you're approachable and that makes you more attractable or attractive, excuse me. Um, Shows interest in others. This is big, really big. If you're the type of person who really takes time to be there for others, and and um, and you just show a general interest in them, wanting to know their likes, dislikes, you know, where they want to go with themselves in 5, 10, 20 years, what they like, what they just generally like to do, right? If you're just generally interested in a person and who they are, um, you're typically going to be more attractive to it. Let's see. Wants to help me improve, right? So, if you're the type of person who actually has a stake in other people, meaning you want to see them succeed, you're going to do what you can do to make sure that they can succeed, you're going to be an attractive person. You're going to be an attractive person. Brings high quality value. So that could be a lot of different things. I mean, it could be money, it could be connections. That's very broad, but in general, just bringing high quality value, meaning things that for the people who they're impacting or meeting or connecting with, they're bringing to that kind of marketplace or to that base of people high quality stuff that's going to improve those people that they're coming in contact with. So, I mean, that could be anything from products and services to, just what they're teaching them. That could be sometimes just their time and energy. So, again, anything that again is high quality. Um, Anything that like I guess let's give an example. Um, there's a difference between a person who I don't know gives you a free bag of chips versus another person who um, uh, gives you a book or let's just say they let's use the connection thing. They introduce you to a person that ultimately gets you a job, right? So you got one person, not that there is anything wrong with getting a bag of Doritos, but if you got somebody who helps you out and hooks you up with a job, that's going to be a lot better, more impactful. That's a tremendous amount of value. So anyway, you're attractive if you can, bring a high quality amount of value to someone in their life. Um, has a great brand or image. So in general, sometimes people just have great brands and images, and your perception of them is very high. And so, if you're connected to them, right, and they have a high, a lot of people think of them as successful or just having a high quality brand, and you're connected with that person, it makes you look better. So typically, that person is going to be more attractive, right? So you want to be that type of person who has a high quality brand, makes you attractive to, your base. Physically attractive. So that's pretty straightforward. The more uh, physically fit that you can be, the best version of yourself that you can be, the better. So the more people that will gravitate toward that attractiveness. There's nothing wrong with being you, but you have better versions of yourself typically the more physically fit you are, right? It's more visually appeasing to the eye, right? You're more attractive in like a sexual sense even, right? So, get physically fit, become more physically attractive, help yourself do things to help yourself become more physically attractive, and you'll attract more people. Well dressed. Well dressed is important. The better that you can dress, that's kind of part of that. Just being fit and physically attractive. The better that you can, dress yourself, wear nice clothes. And if you really think about it, the best clothes are typically designed for people who are the most fit, right? They're designed for people who are the most fit. So the better that you can dress, the better that the more attractive you'll be. Direct. People don't. Well, let me say this, okay? because actually people do want people to sugarcoat things. But real leaders and the people that you really want to hang around and be around would like you to be a little bit more direct. And the reason is that um, more and more in your journey, you'll see that time is very important, and you don't got time to beat around the bush and sugarcoat things for everybody. So when you can be kind of direct with someone and get straight to the point, have a level of just honesty and integrity, that's very, very attractive, right? So, yeah. So, try to be as honest and direct. Sometimes I know, again, people are people, so sometimes they would like you to almost lie to them just to kind of protect their feelings. And while that's understandable, at the end of the day, the people who you really want to hang around are going to be a little bit more direct with you and honest with you. And it's that sort of thing is attractive, because I think honesty is very much attractive. Um, Specific. So specific, again, that allows you to be able to kind of get right to the point of communication. So when you can be as specific as possible with someone, there's a level of clarity that's there, and it makes things a lot simpler when things are very clear. So the more specific that you can be about a particular topic or whatever, that might be you might be communicating back and forth, um, you'll be a lot more attractive to people if you're more specific with them, and you can help to be clear about exactly what it is that you're looking to communicate, looking to say, what you want, whatever the case is, if you're specific. Responsive and engaging. Again, people want that, consistent communication. So sometimes whether it's, you going out, hanging out, being on the telephone with them, hold on, being on the telephone with them, whatever the case is, um, again, they want you to just be engaging with them. They want you to be responsive, answer text messages, answer calls. They want you to do all of that stuff. So the more that you're engaging with them, the more attractive that you'll be with them. And lastly is just understanding, right? People are going to make mistakes. They're not going to be all of these things all of the time. Um, or they're working to be all of these things more often. So, the better, or not the better, um, if you can be understanding with them and understand that we're all people, we're all on this journey together of consistently trying to improve, and, you got to give them some leeway. It's tough. So if you can be empathetic and sympathetic to that and just understanding, you'll be a lot more attractive person. So with that, that's it. We had success, so we got results. Great communicator, nice person, so they're likable, wealthy, and rich, knowledgeable, willing to teach, connected, approachable, shows interest in others, wants to help me improve, bring high quality value, has a great brand or image, physically attractive, physically fit, uh, well dressed, direct, specific, responsive, engaging, understanding. So all of that just is important to becoming an attractive person overall. So with that, comment, subscribe if you're on YouTube. But ultimately, like I said, use these things. If you feel like that you got something from this video, make sure that you comment, ask questions. Matter of fact, add your own stuff. If there's something you thought I missed in general, or you have any feedback, feel free to ask. Ask any questions or comment in any of the comment boxes available to you. Give me some feedback. Let me know. And other than that, again, like, subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff. And I'll see you on the next video. Take care.